In a quiet village surrounded by golden fields and distant blue hills, there lived a potter named Hari. His home was small, a thatched hut beside the river, and his hands were always covered in clay. Every morning, as the sun rose over the misty horizon, Hari would sit at his spinning wheel, shaping lumps of earth into pots, bowls, and lamps. His work was simple yet full of care. Each piece he made felt alive beneath his fingers. The villagers liked his pots, though he barely earned enough to buy rice, oil, and a few vegetables. Still, Hari never complained. In the evenings, he would sit outside his hut, light a small clay lamp, and watch its flame dance against the darkness. One day, a merchant from the nearby city stopped by the village. He noticed Hari's pots lined up neatly in the sun, each one smooth and perfect. "You have skill," said the merchant. "Come to the city and work for me. You'll earn 10 times what you do here." Hari hesitated. The city meant wealth, but it also meant leaving behind his river, his quiet mornings, and the peace of his village. Yet the merchant's words lingered in his mind like a whisper. That night, Hari sat by his little lamp and thought, maybe it's time to have more. Maybe that's what happiness means. The next week, he packed his wheel and tools and followed the merchant to the city. At first, life there was exciting. The market bustled with color and noise. People admired his pottery and orders poured in. Hari worked from dawn till night, shaping dozens of pots each day. Money flowed easily now, enough to buy fine clothes, a better home, even servants. But the busier he became, the less he smiled. His hands moved faster, but his heart grew tired. There was no river to cool his feet, no breeze whispering through his window, no quiet evenings with his little lamp. Months passed. One night, exhausted, Hari lit a lamp, one of the hundreds he had made for sale. But its light felt cold. He realized he hadn't made a lamp for himself since leaving the village. He missed the soft flicker that once made his home glow with peace. The next morning, he packed his things and returned to his village. When the villagers saw him, they smiled and said, "The city must have made you rich." Hari laughed softly. "It taught me something richer than money." He went back to his old wheel by the river. His hands sank into the clay once more, slow and steady. That evening, as the sun sank behind the hills, he lit his old lamp again. Its flame was warm, gentle, alive. His neighbor, a young boy, asked, "Hari, uncle, aren't you sad you left all that wealth behind?" Hari looked at the lamp and said, "No, my boy. In chasing more, I lost the peace I already had. This little flame may be small, but it lights my whole heart. Happiness doesn't come from having more. It comes from being thankful for what you already have." The boy nodded quietly, watching the golden light dance on Hari's smiling face. From that day onward, people in the village often saw Hari sitting beside his glowing lamp, working calmly, humming softly. He never became rich, but his days were full of purpose, peace, and quiet joy. And so the villagers began calling him Deep Wala, the man of the lamp. Morale: true happiness is not found in abundance, but in appreciation. When we learn to love what we have, we realize we already have enough. If this story touched your heart, remember, happiness begins with gratitude. Like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind us to appreciate the simple joys in life.